still making music.
I mean, you've been out of it for a while, so like, there's a chance that there's not many, but I would imagine there still is.
2016, I think, is what I was just seeing today. I was looking it up earlier, actually.
So it's like a decade.
So, yeah. Anyway, with that in mind, let's just dive right into this. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Shedtime podcast in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce you to Shedtime. What is Shedtime, you ask? Well, it's code for the consumption of cannabis, but it's much more than that. Shedtime's a state of mind. It's art, it's music, it's cryptocurrency, technology, it's food, it's vaping. It can be whatever you want it to be, as long as you're not letting the bastards get you down, not being a dick, and making it fun. When you're in the shed, it's whatever your mind allows you to create. So now let's get to the Shedtime podcast.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Shedtime podcast. And as we were kind of talking about in the cold open, I was actually looking up like some of my old stuff because my wife had mentioned a picture that she remembered of me from way, way back in the day, and I was like, I guarantee I know where I can find that picture. And like, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, MySpace is down right now. Who would have thunk it? So I couldn't get access to that picture, and I was very disappointed. But then it sent me down this rabbit hole of like, are any of the pages that hosted my music, like MySpace, still around that have it? And yeah, my old solo stuff and some of my last rap group are still out there. And I was like, oh shit. But then that led to something crazy. And that's that, like, we've all used Google, so we all know about the AI that's now built into your search. It's fucking disturbing when I search, my alias, Sean Typhon, how accurate it actually is about me. Like, it talks about me starting making music at 14, playing guitar in punk and metal bands, and then coming up into, creating this punk hip-hop project, Funhouse Gang, all the way through, like, most of my career. It's fucking wild. And I have been out of it for so long, and yet Google AI could scrape all of that information and it be accurate. Like, freaky.
That's pretty cool, though.
Like, if you search Sean Typhon, it knows about fucking vape advocacy. It knows about the green room and the podcast. Like, I've done it a couple of times, and like, this particular time I was looking in terms of my music, and so like it pulled up my whole music career that I've had, and it blew my goddamn mind.
Did you just like made me search my handle, and I found a clothing company.
There's an Overdrip clothing company?
Yeah. And it's got like t-shirts, hoodies. Yeah. And I don't know. I think that it might be spelt with like an O. But I put in the 0. But yeah. No, it's a trip.
Did it know about your escapades in vaping?
No, because like it's not showing me anything. But maybe I'm not using the right browser to. It did find my YouTube, which is hilarious because my YouTube is just my own channel, like, you know what I mean, like the one that I've never done anything on.
Yeah.
That's a trip. Yeah, no, I was curious. And
yeah, so like I just did it again just for the fun of it, so you could actually see. It does make a little mistake that I just spotted, but for the most part, this is 100% accurate, and it's fucking wild. So that's what, 99% accurate. But yeah, look at this shit. A Massachusetts-based musician, artist at Sick Pup Entertainment, and podcast host known for his genre-bending, angry hippie style of hip-hop and rock. He started in music young, playing guitar at 12 and writing hip-hop by 16. Like, this is not true. New York Berlin is not me. It's somebody else with Typhon in their name. But yeah, describes his music as genre-bending, often blending hip-hop with other sounds. Podcast, hosts the Shedtime podcast, associated with Sick Pup Entertainment and based in Plymouth, Mass.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Like, that's the AI overview when I search my name, and it's fucking wild, which then makes me wonder now, like, because we've got it up, what happens when we put in the podcast? So we don't get an AI overview there, but we're everything.
Put AI mode though and see what it does.
But it does know who we are. Because when we go that route, it does say that we're a counterculture show hosted by Sean Typhon, Frames Janklin, and Uncle Chris. The trio discusses a wide array of topics, including cannabis culture, movies, technology, and social issues, often blending humor with deep intellectual dives. Wow.
Dang, AI is fucking pulling through.
Content, unpredictable discussions ranging from stoner antics and snack reviews to politics, ancient civilizations, and economic policies. What the fuck? It knows us too well. Born from a live YouTube panel show called The Green Room. Listeners are known as Shedheads.
I'm going to just say that is amazing.
That's fucking wild. That's wild. Yo, AI's getting crazy, man. Like, crazy. Did you see the news releases lately about the new shit that Google just did? It's the world generator.
No.
So it now has an AI world generator where you can type in like, show me a rabbit hopping through a field of flowers, and it will make a 3D rendered field of flowers with a controllable rabbit that you can navigate through this little world for like 30 seconds or so.
What? That's cool shit.
It's pretty fucking wild. Let me see, what is it? It's AI world generator.
Because I know someone they did like a meme coin, and they did everything through AI. So they got like AI to create their website. They got AI to choose the name. They got AI to like decide basically all the parameters around the coin. And then they used AI. They say they used AI to launch it. I don't know how they did that, unless they like it's all laid out there or whatever. But yeah, so AI can do all sorts of crazy shit. Obviously, there's like tons of videos on X and stuff of like celebrities that aren't real, and
yeah, that like the shit that people are doing, like that is friggin' crazy. Some people are even saying that like with this genie, like you have the potential to like possibly streamline gaming. Like, obviously this is a touchy subject because like, you're getting into the world of like AI art, and that gets to people. But like, I don't think it's going to be able to replace true human developed games. But as far as a notion of like mediocre, just time killer filler, yeah, I think it's going to be totally possible that people can just like generate, slop games that people can just throw $1 at.
I was watching this clip based off of this, where dude pretty much built almost like a GT level-esque fucking game or whatever through this fucking bot or AI thing. And he's just literally flying through the air of San Francisco. And it's literally got like the Golden Gate Bridge, the whole cityscape, and like it's pretty
wild, right?
Decent fucking graphics, dude. Like it's like almost like GTA 6 level graphics. Pretty nuts.
It's fucking scary. Like,
so for like someone that like just wants to like, who's not really into like competitive gaming or anything like that, and is really into like just like exploring and just like that sort of thing, dude, I'm sure people would go on there and get lost for hours, bro. Just
for real,
for fucking worlds and games and just shit.
Because I mean, like, I was watching somebody kind of like their take on this subject the other day, and they were talking about how, like, technically for a game to be a game, it has to have a certain set of logic and rules behind it, and that's just not how AI is working. And so for all intents and purposes, this could never technically be a game in that sense. But that being said, I think that one of the biggest markets of video games is the mobile game space, right? And like, this kind of thing, I think, has the potential to flood the mobile game space with a whole bunch of just like really fast generated, like, if you're an aspiring dev, this might be a way for you to start getting your feet wet. With the world of vibe coding and everything else, like, there's a lot of ways for people now to just get their feet wet with it. I mean, one of my colleagues at work, his kid just released a independent game, 100% indie, all him. It's actually pretty fucking good. And I mean, granted, this kid went to school for it and like pushed it, but I can imagine that if this kid had access to some of these tools to refine things, or at least to get him a starting point, maybe this would have been out sooner. Maybe it would have been twice as big. Like, I don't know, but it's an interesting subject for sure. Like, I struggle with it because I'm somebody who, I learned a lot of camera techniques for film and photography that now AI has completely negated. Like, I can do with AI in seconds what it used to take me an hour to do in video or photo editing. I kind of love that shit. So, like...
there's so many ways that it's great.
Like, does it make me angry that I spent years perfecting how to pull a sky out of one shot and replace it with another, only for, AI to make it one button click? Sure, I'm mad as hell I had to waste all that time, but I'm so grateful I can do it now. Like, in that perspective, I think of it as, like, I'm using AI as the tool, not as the medium.
Yeah, like, the thing is, right, is, like, I think when we talked about AI before, I think that I, like, made this comment, and, like, I stand by it. Like, I think that there's so much room for AI, and obviously I think that it's going to benefit so many people. And yes, it's definitely going to take away opportunities for people that have made money for a long time doing certain things, and like AI is going to kind of like remove those positions. And for that, I'm sorry for those people, but at the end of the day, like, there's always going to be great music that is 100% done by people. There's always going to be great films. There's always going to be great art. There's always going to be all these different things, but like, not everybody wants to take it that far. And if I want to make like a quick 5-minute video for training at some fucking business that I own, I can do that over like a 3-hour session on AI and have it dialed in and save myself from like someone coming in to make a video for $5,000. I think that that's rad. I think that that's like where, it could be really beneficial. I think that someone that doesn't know how to do anything when it comes to, just like how we last week, right? We had 2, boomers that were on here, and they wouldn't know all the stuff about designing websites and all that stuff. You can utilize that now. And you can use AI to design websites and build websites like that opens up the opportunities for a lot of people where they might be like, I can't have a $5,000 startup and I can't pay somebody $4,000 to design a website for me and do all these other things. With AI, like even now, let alone in a year or two from now, like you can do that stuff.
I mean, you touch on an interesting point too, which is, Bill Gates has said it, Elon Musk has said it. I was actually reading an article today about a Nobel Prize winning physicist who also agrees that like the way AI is moving and the way things are going, we are probably going to see the end of the day job as we know it in most cases for most people in the next, he estimates, 20 years, where we're going to reach a point where so many things have been streamlined, automated, and of course just been rendered so cost effective through the use of AI systems that there's not going to be a need for people to be employed for 40 hours a day, 5 days a week, sometimes more, because so many of these things will have been replaced. And that it's an interesting concept of how there's going to have to be this shift where we as people often define ourselves by career, and we may see in 20 plus or so years that nobody has a definitive career anymore, that we're all just kind of doing like, I make a little money doing this thing and I make a little money doing that thing, and maybe there's universal basic income by that point, and everybody's got a specific amount that they get plus what you can earn doing these other little tasks, and it frees you up to now have passion projects, to pursue things, to find other ways that you can now create value for yourself and even your community, right? Like now maybe you tend to a community garden for a few hours because it's time you have, and it's a new passion that you've created because you no longer work 40 hours, but all of your needs are met. It was an interesting perspective. And I mean, for a guy who to run the math sees that by the math that this is an inevitability, that is where life is going to lead us, is interesting. You know what I mean?
No, I mean, it's obviously interesting. I mean, future forecasting is interesting regardless. Like, you could pick so many different industries, and then think about, like, what they'll be like in 20 years. Like, what's the automobile industry going to look like? What's the cannabis industry going to look like? Are podcasts even going to be a thing at that point? Will it be like one of those things that was like people might have done in the past and then it had a good run and then it disappears or whatever? What's the entertainment business going to look like then? Because there might be people that are just like making all these AI movies or like making shit at home and adding in all the special effects through AI with like real actors doing the speaking part. Like, who knows? But it's kind of fun to talk about.
It is
no
interesting.
matter what it is.
My opinion, like, just like touch on it real quick for like AI is like, I definitely see like aspects of like what Sean's talking about when it comes to like automation and using it for daily tasks and accomplishing those sorts of things. But I feel like when it comes to the art side of things, like obviously we're seeing some cool shit, right? Like they're doing some cool stuff, but at the end of the day, they're only able to create whatever their model is based or wherever they're building off of. So what they do is they go through and they find all the art that has ever existed, and it's a culmination of all those things that have already been out there. So with that being said, yeah, we might be able to get some cool covers of some songs, or maybe some cool special effects and those sorts of things, or like maybe something like that. But I don't think you're gonna get genuinely like good music or genuinely good screenwriting or, you know, anything like that out of an AI. I feel like it's definitely going to be more of a tool than it is going to be the actual creator of those things, until who knows what happens further on down the line. But I feel like we're way further from that than people actually really think, because at the end of the day, the whole reason why you vibe with the song, or you're touched by a scene in a movie, or you laugh as hard as you do at somebody's stand-up, is because there's that human element to it, where you're able to like legitimately connect with the feel, the emotion, you know, the vibration of whatever's coming from it. And you're not going to be, I don't think you're ever really going to be able to get that from AI. Personally, that's just my opinion.
I agree with you. I am also a firm believer that when it comes to the art, I kind of want to keep AI far away from it, because I feel like AI art just has no soul. And like, I agree with
something.
I agree with Chris. Like, you know, using AI to create a training video for your employees, I think is a great way to use that kind of stuff. But to, you know, try to just, you know, use prompts to create an AI record, I feel like is going to be soulless. Because again, AI is a machine, and it doesn't have a filter of life experience. It doesn't know pain. It doesn't know joy. It only knows what it is told it looks and sounds like.
Yeah, but you could create music, right? And the person that's putting in all the prompts, right? For example, they can come up with something original. The same thing about like lyrics, right? You could have someone saying, let's say that you don't have a good voice, but you create all these lyrics and you pump it into like the song, and then AI sings the song. Like, are you always going to know that it's like, in my brain, I'm like, I don't know that it's always going to be as like kind of obvious as it is right now that something's AI. You know, I remember when AI first came out, like people's hands were all fucked up. And then like over time, and by time, I mean like within 6 months, it was like that shit was pretty good. So I feel like there's still like, I feel like if I was a creative, which I guess I am somewhat of a creative person, if I was a person that was creating art and I was like constantly learning how to like get better prompts and like inputting my own actual original art, and then like doing all these different things, like I could probably create some pretty cool things now. So in the future, like I don't know, I guess I'm not as like hardlined as you guys are about it. Like I feel like there's still so much
There's
input,
always going to be something missing,
but that you can always add that. No. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't. Well, then at that point, then it's not fully AI. If you're
utilizing AI
yourself. But even then, I just don't think it's ever going to be as good as everybody thinks it's going to be. Personally, but like I said, that's just my opinion.
I mean,
it's an interesting thought, though, just to think about where it could go, because you know it is pretty crazy now. But dude, the thing about like when it comes to as far as like the video side of things, I'm at the point now where it's like I don't fucking believe half the shit I'm seeing on the fucking internet anymore. Because if you like sit down and watch 90% of it, well, maybe not 90, but a large percent of it, if you actually sit there and watch it, you notice like, oh, this is a dubbed video, and it's just an AI voice, because you can just listen to it. And it's so, you know, no inflections really or whatever. Or it's just somebody fucking ripped this from this to put their thing on this, and then it's like, damn, dude.
Well, then never mind that. Like, okay, they created Sora, and it was like, oh yeah, but we're gonna put the watermark on it. And within like 3 hours, there were already 10 apps on the app stores that was like, here's how you remove the watermark. Never mind. Can we talk about the Grok fucking controversy for a minute?
I haven't heard about it really.
I don't know, I know about Grok though. I use Grok.
Grok has been fucking. Grok makes it possible for you to undress people without their consent, which is uncool. And there's an estimation that almost half of what Grok has been prompted to create would be illegal images of people being undressed, some of them under the appropriate age to ever be done to the point that the ex-offices in France have all been fucking raided by the French government because of this, because it violates child exploitation laws. But shit's getting crazy.
Well, dude, did you hear about that story of the it's like a chat GPT like companion bot app of some sort, where this young guy had been having conversations with this companion through chat GPT over, an extended period of time. And throughout these conversations, the chatbot encourages him to pretty much unalive himself.
Oh, wow.
It's crazy. Like, if you pull, like, you'll have to pull up the story and read it, because I don't want to go into it, because with YouTube, I don't know what they're going to flag and stuff like that. But it's basically this kid just having conversations with this chatbot about, like, whatever he's going through. And, like, at certain points, the guy's like, or the bot pretty much tells him, well, maybe it's time for the final goodbye. It's fucking crazy, dude. But just the fact that that's a possibility, like, I never really thought about that, because obviously you wouldn't think that they would allow their fucking large language model to do those sorts of things. That you think that would be against, like, some sort of guideline or something like that. But
I mean,
I think it's not the only story, but that's like one of the major ones that just came out recently.
One of my favorite ones is the AI hallucination story, where the dude was able to give it as an experiment, and he was able to show the example where he explained to the AI that he's in a spelling bee, and he needs to confirm how many L's were in this specific word. And the word had 3 L's in it, and the AI assured him that there were only 2 L's in it. And so he goes, okay. He goes on, he comes back and he says, all right, well, I spelled the word with 2 L's, and they told me that I was wrong. It has 3. And the AI chatbot goes on to gaslight him and say, well, unfortunately, the judges are wrong because the word only has 2 L's. And then proceeds to spell the word saying 3 L's as it spells it, and continues to try to gaslight this guy that, no, the word only has 2 L's. See, I just spelled it for you. So, like, AI hallucinations can get fucking wild, too.
I don't like it, dude. I don't like it. Dude, and it's just, like, kind of back to what you were touching on before, dude. Just, like, even a lot of these guys that are working on these large language models and these AI bots are kind of scared of it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not sure who it was exactly, but Rogan's had one of these guys that's been, like, a part of, the beginnings of some of these. And he says, honestly, man, he's like, it kind of scares me where this could go if it's led down the wrong path, sort of thing. You know what I mean? Because it's all based on how the fucking AI model's built, and, like, what it's allowed to do, and that's all based off of whoever's programming. So if you have some nefarious, body out there that wants to do some funky shit while they're building some AI, they could, put something in on the back end to make it where it does some wild shit that's supposed to be outside of its protocol.
Oh, dude, absolutely. I mean, I've messed around with some, not the ones, like, I don't know how to build them. I should probably ask AI how to build an AI bot. But, like, I've messed around with some, and, dude, you can train them to do all sorts of things. Like, I was in a Discord. I'm actually in a Discord where there's, like, a bot, and they're, like, training it to the point where they always talked like they were like a surfer, skater person. So, and any references would be like a lot to do with, be like punk rock or like certain things that like might be skate punk. And like this bot would just always talk, and you could have back and forth, and you could, dude, I would see people who would just type back and forth with the bot for like half an hour easily, just having a conversation with the bot. And that was just like one that someone built in a Discord. It wasn't even like it would have cost thousands of dollars to build. It was probably somebody who literally just built it and put it in there for free. I think that they're cool. And I think that at some point in the future, there's going to be a lot more benefits, and some of them might even be ones that we don't even think about. But like, I think about like a widowed person, they might not have someone to talk to, and like maybe that ends up slowing down or quickening their life. You know what I mean? Like everything starts slowing down. They don't use their brain as much because they don't have as many visitors. They don't have someone to talk to. If they had somebody like that, like they just would talk to Alexa, but it'd be like some new, like their own BFF. Like I feel like that would help someone.
Chris.
Oh, are you gonna say what I think you're gonna say?
I'm gonna show him Hup. Hup is an in-home AI with a camera system that you're able to set up in your house, and you can train it to have a handful of different tasks. So like one of the videos I see a lot that I learned about it from, this dude gave it like a Superman Jarvis kind of a voice, and it basically gives him a ton of shit if he doesn't clean up his apartment. And so it'll be like, hey, what are you doing right now? You should throw away that trash that's over there on the counter. Like, no woman's going to want to come here if you have trash on the counter. Like, the fact that, like, you can do, like, see, Karen Watch, keeps an eye on pets, things like that. Like, you could use it for all of these different things. You could have it be a in-home smart organizer. Like, and it's programmable by you through the app. So, like, you can give it its own voice. Like, if you want to be friggin' weird, you have, a favorite celebrity, maybe you want Morgan Freeman to be the one that's giving you all your communications. Like, you can do those things with this. It's crazy. And let's see if I can find the videos of this kid. Yeah. I think it's this kid. Like, obviously, I'm not going to play it with audio so we don't get any kind of, like, strikes, but this is his AI giving him a hard time. And it literally will heckle him because that's the way he wanted to program it. So that way, like, it would genuinely give him shit. And so in this example, it's giving him a hard time because he's got something up on top of a cabinet that looks like it's trash and doesn't belong there. And he's like, oh yeah? Here's my decoration in front of you just to drive you nuts. This dude's...
I mean, that thing's pretty cool. I'll say that.
Like, and that's the thing, right? It's like, he's definitely a great marketing tool for these guys, obviously. Because, like, it made me go look him up. I was like, yo, what is this thing? Like, and you saw, like, for that price point, like, that's affordable.
Yeah, $130.
Have you seen the one that the gaming company Razer did? Where it's like a little, like, hologram character and, like, this fucking, like,
oh, yeah, your little personal waifu?
And, like, it literally just fucking pops up with, like, a little hologram in this, like, tube, and fucking, it's like your little AI partner. So you can
scan
gaming.
You can scan anything, anyone into it, and it will create a 3D hologram inside this little tube that will converse with you.
Pretty crazy.
It's
you
fucking
just, like,
wild.
take a picture of your pet, put it in that hologram. It's like you're having conversations with fucking your dog or your cat or like your snake.
It's
That'd be a trip.
Yeah, it's called Project Ava. Here, let me do this.
Yeah, dude. Some of the what was it? The last big convention. They literally had like a fake one that they could step people into so they could take pictures as if they were the little waifu or whatever inside.
Cylinder sits on your fucking desk. It's like a little hologram in there. Change their different fucking looks and stuff. Help you with your fucking ideas, gaming. But there's like different avatars and shit you can get for it. Helps with life, work, play, real-time strategy advisor, AI quest companion, gaming wingman. Pretty crazy, dude. Seen other variations too from other companies. See, I don't know if I'd want one of these, man.
I'm not a gamer enough for that. That's the way I think I'm gonna say it. I'm not RGB'd enough for that. Like,
I'm just curious on how much it is. It doesn't have a price.
like, there's a piece of me that thinks that like what's cool about that is where that technology is gonna take us. Because like that shows you we aren't too far from help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope. Like,
Oh no, we're definitely not.
like we're not far from being able to have hologram communicators like we've seen in like Star Trek and shit. Like that's what excites me about that, is that if we're doing that now, we are very close to all of those other things, and that's pretty fucking cool. Like being able to make that 3D hologram technology accessible to the public at an affordable price is going to be a game changer. Like that, like I said, a hologram communicator could be the end of the modern cell phone as we know it.
I don't think so. For communications between other people when you're at home, you know what that might be, Sean? That might be the new home phone. People are not going to drop their cell phones unless that communicator you're talking about can do everything a cell phone can do.
Well, it will. That's what I mean by the end of the modern cell phone as we know it. It'll be a cell phone, but it's going to have all of this extra technology now.
It's like not just FaceTime, but you'll be able to press hologram time, holo time.
Right. Like you'll be able to have augmented reality phone calls, video calls, where this fucking 3D hologram is now popping up off of your phone. You're just putting your phone down on the table, and there's a fucking hologram popped out like, "Hey, bud, what are you doing later? Yeah, you want to go grab lunch? Yeah, it's 2-for-1 pizza night. Let's go." Like, that's gonna be fucking sick.
I mean, I don't really FaceTime, but I would maybe do that once in a while.
I mean, imagine, right, if that's how your Discord chat now operated. You've got little, like, 3D hologram of somebody popping up as you're talking with them. Like, again, from the gaming perspective, right, we're not using Discord anymore because those are now sitting on our desk, and I can just see you two in little 3D holograms here, you know, our whole squad even, you know, Liz is there too. All three of you are just on my desk as holograms while we're playing Fortnite, and we're communicating that way. Like, that's a crazy concept that can't be that far away at this point.
Yeah, I mean, by 2030 maybe.
You know, like, if I can put a AI companion in a tube, we're not far from me having my friends there, and that's how I'm talking to them. That's gonna be fucking sick.
Dude, imagine like everybody has like their own scanner at home. They just scan their face and shit, and then it's like a friend request. It'd be like, "Yo," be like, "I know we just met, but like we hit it off. It was cool. I want to play video games again with you or whatever." It's like, here's my code, and that code is like my hologram.
right? Like,
it's like
Bing.
the new age of, can I get your number?
You give an actual fist bump for GGs because you're both given.
It's legit Ready Player One, bro. That's what it is. Everybody's got their own like avatar in the fucking game.
I mean, that's another crazy notion too, right? Like a whole world of just.
We're not too far
it is
from
the
that,
game.
To be honest with you, bro.
Oh, the way VR has gotten now, you're not wrong.
Well, dude, there's plenty of like actual, I guess, like universes that you can go that are not even just video games. For example, like I've been in this universe before, and it's like got all the same shit. Like if you're like walking through like this park and there's like people, you can kind of hear them in the distance. As you get closer, like you can actually hear them, and it's like you're controlling the player. You're using your microphone or whatever. So like, it was not that much different. It's not that big of a jump from like doing that to doing what you guys are talking about.
Well, I mean that's literally just a walking simulator. You know, like at the end of the day, like that's what all VR chat is, right? It's a walking simulator that you can talk to people in.
Yeah, like in this one that I was in, like you can do some things, so you can like go in. You remember when we did the Fortnite Live event?
Yeah.
Remember how like it's like that? That's kind of what this 3D or not 3D, this metaverse type thing I was in was. Like they had a, what the hell was it? I don't know. It's like a not a seminar, but it'd be like going to a fair. You know how like fairs have all the different booths?
Yeah.
Shit like that. It was like that. A convention. Yeah, it was kind of like a convention. Yeah. Or like, they have those, like the auto show when you go and there'll be like all these different booths everywhere. And it was kind of like that. But then there was a bunch of other stuff that you could do while you're in there.
I mean, you even got like some of the tech people I watch, they're talking about how like they don't even use their VR headsets as much for standard VR as for actual like work, because you put the headset on and you can have a 180-degree display. And so like for some of these guys, because like they're all Apple world, right? They're able to connect and actually do work on a full 180-degree display in front of them and type away in the headset, writing their scripts, doing whatever they're doing. You could even do some other things if you want to. But yeah, you can watch movies, whatever. And there's a lot of people that say that for them is the big win. You've got your own personal IMAX theater. And that's kind of a cool concept I never actually considered until these guys pointed it out. Like, put your favorite movie on in one of them shits and just kick back.
Oh man, I think they're cool. I've actually never even used one before, but I think that they're cool.
I used some early versions, and like they're like the dude. I actually wore a fucking VR headset while riding a roller coaster, and that was an intense feeling because what I was looking at obviously wasn't the landscape I was actually going through, which was the trip. So I'm like getting flown in this like fucking chopper gunner through this fucking cityscape where alien spaceships are being flown around, and in reality, I'm on this fucking roller coaster in Valencia, California, just fucking whipping around, fucking loops and shit. But dude, it was a crazy experience. But it's something about it kind of made me feel a little seasick-esque because like the visuals weren't quite exactly, like as like if your eyes were seeing them. So like there was some adjusting probably to get used to it, but who knows? They might be way better now.
Well, I mean, that also sounds like a less than ideal way to experience VR too, just from like your body is
it was intense,
moving,
it was so crazy,
and your eyes may not be seeing something that fully syncs with where your body's going. Like, yeah, that can't fully be ideal. I imagine, like if you're getting into some VR gaming and you're just chilling in your living room, it's probably a little bit more of a chill experience than that. Holy shit.
But since we're speaking of things that, like, you know, keep yourself entertained or whatever, so I told Chris recently, I got myself some stuff to keep myself busy other than playing video games or scrolling on the interwebs. And I bought myself some Lego sets, dude.
Sick!
This is just a little small, you know, snippet of some of the things that I got, but I got like this little fucking, dude, check this out, bro. He fucking flies around and shit like he's on a fucking jetpack, dude. Anyways, I picked up another little one today too, bro. I'm excited, bro, because I sat here when I got home from work for like, I don't know, this took me like 15 minutes to put together because it's a small one. But dude, just sitting here, I'm fucking going through the book with a little video on the background, putting it together, bro. It was like so fucking therapeutic that this was like 109 pieces. I've got 2 sets coming. I've got one coming tomorrow that's 1,400 pieces. And I've got another set coming sometime next week that's like another like 1,100 pieces.
Fire.
Dude, I'm pretty stoked.
Are we staying in the Star Wars theme, or?
Yes, sir. They're all Star Wars. Well, that's the main reason why I got this, because this is like a Mandalorian sort of. This is from the Siege of Mandalore, so you've got like the Night Owl Mandalorians here, and then I picked up another small one today. I don't know where the box at. And it's another set with some other Mandalorians in it, with another set of some fucking clone troopers. So these ones are Imperial Commandos. And now I got some fucking OG like clone troopers going to get some Mandalorians. And then one of the big ships that I got, bro, is the Razor Crest from the first season of Mandalorian, which was one of my fucking favorite ships because it's like, it was one of the most different kinds that you've seen in a while. So I fucking got that. And then I was scrolling around on Amazon the other day, and I found from the Star Wars Rebels series, the animated show, it had fucking Ghost, which was like their shit. And I really liked Rebels, bro. I like the storyline and the characters and stuff in it. So I got one of those coming too.
Fire.
Makes me excited because now I want to fucking hit my sister up just to see if she's got any sets that she hasn't built yet. Like, dude, Lego party.
Right? Family Lego night?
Grab some drinks, grab some Shedtime, maybe pop on a fucking movie, sit around, build some fucking Legos, and just vibe, man.
I love it. I think that's an awesome idea. And like, honestly, I hear this and my brain just clicks to like, one of the things I love doing is just rummaging around at the flea market and seeing what you find. And like the amount of cool Lego shit I find at flea markets, I'm like, man, like.
Dude, I was scrolling on the internet yesterday, bro, because I've actually found some LED lighting kits that I can buy, where after I build these fucking ships, I can make it to where their fucking cockpits light up, the engines light up, like all this other shit. But I'm looking at it and that's like a nut. Like, this dude, honestly, bro, 2 fucking big sets that I bought, they're not fucking cheap, bro.
No, they're not.
You know what I mean?
No, plus you need a lot of space to put them together.
Like, well, not
what
so
are you
much.
going to do? Take up your kitchen table for like
dude, I'll
a
do it
weekend?
right here on my desk.
Some of those huge ones, like the ones you got coming, are not the 4,000 or 5,000 piece ones.
You go by the bag.
They're only going to be like this, dude. You only do one bag at a time. You don't sit there and break out all the fucking pieces at once. Are you fucking mad? That's how they get lost.
Oh, that's honestly how I thought it worked.
And then you get yourself something like this. So whatever part you're working on, you dump your pieces in there so they're contained. So as you're building and you drop them, it's got a fucking lip so they don't fucking fall all over the floor. And then if you're not finished with it, you just close it back up. And then it's ready to go. And then when you're ready, you pull it back out, pop it open. I've been around the block when it comes to
I was going to say, lest we forget, James is a professional Legoer from back in the day.
I remember him saying that he used to have a bunch and he ended up giving it away regretfully.
Dude, when we were kids, way back in the day, what we would do is because like we never had like sets or whatever. We just had like the big fucking tub of Legos. So what we'd do as a kid is we'd get a bed sheet and we put it out on the fucking floor in the living room, and then we'd take the fucking bucket and dump it in the fucking middle, and we'd build all of our Legos on the sheet. And then whenever we're done, you pick up all four corners of the sheet, walk them together, fucking collects all the Legos in the center, and you fucking dump them in. Tub.
Yes. Yep. Legos are dope. Like, it's funny to me that we suddenly became wicked into adults and Legos now.
It came with this little cannon where you put like the little fucking round 1x in there, and then you fucking.
It actually shoots?
Yeah, dude. And then the other set I got came with another cannon, dog.
Oh my god. Oh man. Back in the day when I had my my fucking, I had the whole a lot of the Wild West kit that they did. Like none of my cannons shot. That's awesome.
Just the fact that they thought about the clear fucking little bendy guy to make it look like he's fucking flying around in his jetpack is so fucking sick. And then, of course, you could fucking move them around on there, put them however you want, turn this where it fucking gets different directions and shit. But pretty sick.
It makes me want to go dig out those fucking ones that we have, because we have these like not Lego, like Five Below brand Lego things. Yeah.
My mom has like a golden retriever one she wants me to build for her.
We have there's a couple of 90s ones. So like I think one's a mixtape cassette, and I can't remember what the other one is, but I'm like, it makes me want to go dig those out now. Like, we've been hanging on to them because we figure one of these days Liz and I are just gonna sit down. We're gonna,
you know what you should do this weekend, Sean? That should be like a little date night for you and Liz this weekend. Like, hey, you know what? Let's grab like a little fucking nice little something to eat, a nice little fucking beverage or something to sip on. Fucking set yourself a little Shedtime fucking situation up, and then the fucking both you guys kick back, build a little something, watch a little something, smoke a little something.
They're so tiny. The only problem is they're so tiny. They're like 5-minute builds. Like, we need more than just the two we have.
Hey man.
It's a wet your whistle,
and then go into the movie. You know what I mean? That's what this was, bro. I got this tiny one. This one took, like I said, like 50, maybe not even 15 minutes. But see, this is the thing, bro. Since we're not kids, and we're trying to fucking rush to put it together because we want to fucking play with it. Now it's time just to enjoy the build process. Grab one piece, finish a page, kick back, chill, take a vape, take a drink, watch a little bit of your show. Do another page, kick back. That's literally what I'm going to do when I build these. If I'm sitting here just by myself, I'm just going to kick back, leisurely build while I'm watching something. That way I don't fucking build it all in one night, because that's going to be kind of... I know it's probably ultimately what's going to end up happening is I'm just going to wake up like on a Saturday or something and just sit here and fucking build all day.
Well, I can't remember what these are called. Here we go. Is this it? No, this isn't it. One of my coworkers put me onto this, and while we're talking about this, they're these like metal model kits. God damn, that was hard to say just now. I got too excited.
Are they from Free Home? Fan Home?
This one of them right here. It's from... it's called Metal Earth. So, here, let me pop this up, and you can see what I'm talking about. This is fucking cool, and I want to try one of these, too, because this one's a bit advanced. I don't know if I want to go this crazy yet, but...
Oh, yeah, this is different, yeah.
They're just sheets of metal, and they're perforated. You pop them out, you fold little tabs.
Yeah, dude, it's like those old wooden fucking dinosaur fossils from back in the day you'd get.
Yeah.
You pop out the little wood things.
Just made of metal now, so they're way cooler. And like, look, the price is wicked reasonable, so it's like, it's one of those things. And like, look what you can do. Like,
you know what my sister
Dude, you know what'd be cool?
Sean?
Then get Ashton to powder coat it.
That would be kind of sick.
Right?
Sorry, James. I didn't mean to speak over you. I just had to get that out before I forgot.
What I was going to say is my sister, she hasn't gotten into that, but what she's doing is, have you seen these diamond paintings, John? Where it's like you literally like get this fucking canvas with your picture on it, right? And it's got a grid, and each side inside of each square on the grid correlates with what color little fucking like jewel. It's like a bedazzled picture, but the entire picture is just bedazzled.
I think
they call it diamond painting.
I think I know what you're talking about now, because we saw it one day at the store. I'm like, that looks cool as hell. Yeah, this is what I think you're talking about. Okay. Yeah, my wife and I were like, I feel like we would start losing these little beads and be screwed in no time, but these are cool as hell.
Yeah, my sister does them.
It's like...
And they come out pretty fucking sick, man. She's done some pretty dope ones.
I say there is some really cool shit that they make for these.
Man, that's like way cool. I remember when I was a kid, you used to be able to get like these, they're almost like light bright pins, and you'd put them in and then you'd iron it and it would like melt it the littlest bit to like make it all stick. Yeah, I remember those, but that looks way more precise.
Perlers got huge in the raves, believe it or not, Chris.
Did they?
Yeah. These people make their, like what they call their candies, which is like the bracelets or whatever, like the friendship bracelets, and then they started incorporating perler characters on them and making like Pokemon, like anime characters and mushrooms and all that sort of shit, and putting them on bracelets or necklaces. My sister's into that too. But yeah, basically the same thing though, Chris. Like you picture like do like a grid situation.
Yeah. It's actually pretty cool.
Oh, and then while I was at the store, because I went to just look at Target just to see what cheap little Lego kits they had. So you guys seen, I got these. The one of the last time we recorded, which was the Sour Patch.
Yeah, I still haven't found them in my region. I'm mad as hell.
So say you're not really big into sour, but you really enjoy the flavors of the Sour Patch Kid. Well, then you're going to get yourself the Swedish Fish Chew, which is just the chew without the sour sugar in the center. And they're pretty good. They're just as good as these, just not sour.
Is it all the flavors?
Yeah, same flavor. So you get like the lemon, the lime, the orange, the blue raz, the cherry. So whatever you would get in this, you get in here too, just without the sugary, soury center.
Huh.
I need them to hurry up and make it to the East Coast.
They're like the Starburst version of those candies. So it's like the texture of a Starburst, but the flavor of Swedish Fish, aka Sour Patch Kids. Oh, and dudes, look what I fucking did the other day. So if you haven't had any like good snacks or anything lately in the house, so I went to Dollar General the other day and I bought a bunch of snacks. And I was like, fuck, where am I going to put all these? Because I don't want to just have them just like fucking sitting in a bag in my room. So I got this little plastic tote. And dude, look at this fucking snack box here, bro. There's fucking honey buns in there, donut sticks, the strawberry fucking
dude, those strawberry hearts aren't fair. They are so good. A
box of little mini Slim Jims. I've got some fucking Pull and Pill Twizzlers in here. Some juicy nerd clusters. A mix of Valentine's and the cherry lemonade fucking things, some pistachios, and then, dude, I don't know if you guys have probably never had these, but these were similar to what I was talking about when I was talking about the Haribo or the Doritos and like the tamarind candy, because there's a tamarind version of these, and then there's a strawberry version. So these have got like. It's like a compacted chili powder sort of outside with a strawberry gummy inside. And they're pretty damn tasty. It's like a little ball in there.
It's funny because I've seen the brand, because like I shop the international food section.
Yeah, if you ever see these, Sean, I recommend grabbing either these ones or the tamarind ones and trying them out, dude.
I will definitely. I'm also a big fan of, from the international food aisle, the Bimbo snack cakes.
Mm-hmm.
Those fucking so good.
We got a family size fucking white cheddar Cheez-It, bro, because they're the best.
If you're a Cheez-It fan, there's no more appropriate size than the family size.
Dude, I was sitting here the other day, like wanting a fucking snack. I was like, man, I just want something. And I went and stole some of my nephew's goldfish. I was like, man, these are pretty good, but man, I wish they had white cheddar. And then I thought about, oh, dude, I haven't had white cheddar Cheez-Its in forever. Because honestly, a lot of like my snacking lately has been all like sweet oriented stuff. Nothing really on the savory side. That's why I ended up grabbing me some pistachios, grabbed, a little bit of some Cheez-Its. Definitely still am outweighing with sweets because, dude, there's 2 boxes of honey buns in that fucking tote, dude. So there's 12 honey buns. No. Yeah, 12. I haven't eaten one yet.
Stocked up on the honey buns.
That thing's going to be gone so fast. I'm going to sit here after a podcast or, after, around a fucking support night, after being Shedtime, then I'm just going to like eat like 4 honey buns just fucking quick.
Yeah, I have to microwave them.
I don't. I actually kind of like them when they're like old. Like if you like had them in like your lunchbox and they were like the refrigerator or something. I'm a
more honey buns for you guys, guy.
Bro, these things though, with a fucking cup of coffee, my dude. Take a quick little bite just to break the fucking seal on the outside, and then you just dunk, and then it goes, and then oh my god, dude!
Have you tried the apple one?
No, I couldn't find them.
Oh, bro.
I haven't tried them yet, but I would
so
fuck
good.
with them hard heavy.
It's not a heavy apple either. It's just the right balance.
Of course, it'd have to be during fall time. But if they did a fucking pumpkin one, dude.
Honestly, I'm surprised they haven't because they tried the apple and it's been so successful.
Have you guys ever experienced a pumpkin donut?
I'm from
a pumpkin donut?
Of course, sir.
Yeah.
Because, dude, I went
pumpkin munchkins, bro. I don't like pumpkin, but they don't suck.
I went over 20 years of my life without knowing that pumpkin donuts were even a thing or anything other than pumpkin pie. Because, dude, then I got introduced to pumpkin bread and muffins and cookies and fucking donuts, dude. And they all have their different textures, but with like different flavor experiences that kind of go along with them. You know what I mean? Because when you get into like the breads and stuff, it's like it gives me like the ambiance of a banana bread, but with the flavor of a pumpkin almost. You know what I'm saying? Like I kind of get like that vibe. But maybe that's just my head because the texture is so similar to a pumpkin or to a banana bread, but obviously it tastes like pumpkin. Anyway, I think pumpkin is underrated. I know everybody fucking talks shit on it, but it is fucking good in a baked form.
Here's the reason why people talk shit about pumpkin. It's the Nickelback of food now.
You know what, Sean? I'd have to agree with that. I could see that. That is a great assumption.
It is loved by so many people, and it's become so overplayed that a lot of people just hate it. Because like I'm one of those people. Like growing up as a kid, I ate pumpkin stuff, and I was like, "Yeah, it's cool. My mom made it, so I'll eat it." You know, I wasn't like you who like sought it, but it was there. I'd eat it. But then, as everyone fell in love with it, I was like, I'm so over pumpkin everything.
Well, dude, once I discovered pumpkin pie as a child, it was over.
Did you try the Little Debbie pumpkin rolls?
No.
Bro, it's just a giant Swiss cake roll with pumpkin and then the cream filling.
Yeah, I fuck with that heavy.
That actually sounds pretty good.
This fall when they drop, try to get you some.
I actually swapped out a box of Swiss rolls for the fucking Valentine cakes.
That was a smart choice. Dude,
yeah.
my only complaint is that they're so small.
Yeah, dude. It's like 2 bites. And
I know. I feel like that is smaller than a normal ding dong.
oh yeah.
Like that's
But dude,
smaller
have
than
you
most
ever
of
got
the other
giant
stuff.
ones?
Yes.
The giant ones are almost too much stuff. You know what I mean? Like
the zebra cake one is definitely overkill. By the last 3 bites,
I want to say this real quick too. I think I'm over zebra cakes. I think they're very subpar now. The last time I had them, I was like, this is very meh.
Is that coating disgustingly waxy to you?
Yes.
Okay, I'm not alone.
Even though it's similar on these Valentine strawberry ones, but obviously they taste it. The strawberry cake is just so good.
Yeah, just the plain white cake inside the zebra cake with that waxiness is just now.
I think it's the white frosting. It's still here on like the Valentine ones, but the strawberry cake flavor just kind of takes over for me because I'm a sucker for strawberry cake.
I'm also.
Well, there's not enough chocolate either on zebra cakes to like kind of take over that.
Exactly.
I'm also now over the cosmic brownie. You can get fucked.
I'm so over them. I've been over them for a long time, actually.
I mean, it's been a long time for me too, but like
the consistency of them has kind of gotten to me.
They've gotten like lighter. It's almost like they just spray fake grease on it or something. I
feel like they crumble so much easier now. Like before, they were like a little bit more fudgy, kind of
moist too.
Moist. Now they're like slightly dry once you fucking break it open. Like once you fucking like snap the 2 in half if it's got the crease, or if you break like a piece off, it instantly just wants to crumble. Not like to mention crazy.
We get into the waxy problem again.
Yeah, I think that's part of it.
It literally tastes like I'm eating wax lips. And I don't want to eat wax lips. That's not the fucking point. Why is that? Why are wax lips marketed as a fucking candy?
I don't know. I remember eating one as a kid and being like, "This is the dumbest thing ever." What is this?
Who is eating wax?
Whenever I think about it, whenever I think about like wax lips or like wax, like the wax bottles or whatever, it instantly reminds me of when I was in like middle school, high school, and had braces and the fucking dental wax that I would use because it's
to like put on your things so you don't get sores or whatever.
Because like after getting like your fucking the wires tightened or whatever, there'd always be like a little fucking piece that'd fucking poke out and stick me in my fucking cheek back there, dude. So I'd always fucking put that shit on there. And it's the same shit. It's legitimately the same thing.
It's straight up fucking candle wax. They're just like, here you go. Chew on that, kid. Like at least with the wax bottle.
Liquid.
Yeah, there was something sweet inside for you.
Yeah.
Like
it's literally just sugar water.
Like, although in the world of soda, the Ghost energy drink brand just dropped a collab with Welch's grape juice.
My brother has been fucking on that for a while, actually, Sean. Cause I think it's actually been out for a minute. Because my brother swears by that. And I have to say this. I think I'm going to have to try a Ghost energy drink. I've never had one. But everybody's way less sugar talking about them.
It's it's like 10 calories per 16-ounce can. It's way less sugar. Dude,
it's just the fucking flavor options are crazy, dude.
I have a coworker who he fucks with those and the C4s and stuff. So like he had me try a couple of these Ghost flavors. Like he just poured off a little in a cup for me. One of them was the Starburst, and it fucking weirded me out because it was the pink Starburst. And when I walked by his can, I was like, dude, that literally smells like I just opened a pink Starburst. That's fucking creepy.
You know what really kind of makes me want to try it? Shout out to fucking Bob over at Bob Does Sports. But I was watching this series that they did with the Bryan Bros and Grant Horvat where they're doing like this 2-man tournament or whatever. And when they're on because they did one episode on Grant's channel, one on Bryan Bros, one on Bob's. So like when they're on the Bryan Bros channel, they're obviously have some sort of Ghost Energy affiliation, whether they're like sponsored or do ad reads or something for them. And so Wesley Bryan gets Bob to try one. He's like, dude, he's like, honestly, man, he's like, if you would have told me that this was zero sugar, I would have told you were fucking lying. He's like, honestly, man, he's like, I like this thing so much, man. You might have to get me in touch with these guys. And literally, Wesley Bryan gets the guy from Ghost on the phone and like FaceTimes with Bob. He's like, hey, man, you mean to tell me there's no sugar in this? He's like, man, me and you, we could do some crazy things, man. Like, so he's like trying to like work out a brand.
No, like it's the truth.
I'll have to try one out. You know what? I'm gonna do that. Maybe not tomorrow. I'll grab one tomorrow. But
I'm gonna grab one this weekend, and when we reconvene, because like I've never drank one like completely. I had that couple sips my buddy had me try, but like young boy at work was drinking one of these ones, and it got me thinking today too. Like, what the fuck, man? How come I've never seen Welch's Grape Juice Company make a grape soda? So I started looking into this.
They used to.
They used to back in the 70s, yep. They discontinued it in 2011. They brought it back.
It was actually pretty fire, dude.
Yeah, they brought it back because mad people were fucking pissed. So it's back. Here's the unfair fucking thing. It's as close to me as New York. Nowhere in my state. Not even in any of my adjacent states, because fuck you, I'm not traveling to New York for a soda. That's crazy. But also, you get screwed, Chris. None in Canada. You get screwed, James, because none in California. What the hell? If you're in Michigan, shout out to you, Ern. You got access to Welch's soda, and I'm jealous of you because they've got fruit punch, pineapple, grape, mixed berry, orange. Like, I want to try Welch's soda.
Obviously, I need to try the grape, but you guys know I love pineapple pop, dude. It's so good.
Like, my whole thinking is like every other grape soda on the planet is trying to replicate Welch's grape. So like
pretty well.
Like they are the conquered grape people at this point. So like, who would do it better than them? And what I think is interesting is that what they have isn't a full-on soda like all the other soda brands. They call it a sparkling soda. So it appears like it's a lot lighter carbonation. Not like the sparkling grape juice, you know, the non-alcoholic option that a lot of people use for holidays or whatever, but like more of like a sparkling seltzer / soda.
Yeah, like it's just like a less carbonated regular can of pop.
And I'm kind of into that because I've been drinking a lot of these sparkling soda type drinks from the cannabis scene, and I really like them a lot. Like the apple cider, the blueberry lemonade, the strawberry lemonade.
Okay, I got a question for you guys. This is directly related to what we just have spoken about. Did you guys ever try the Arizona Shack sodas?
I didn't know that was a thing.
Okay, so Arizona and Shack partnered up, and there was Shack sodas. They had too little carbonation for me. So I was going to see where what you're talking about is relation to that. But they were like, they were almost like a flat pop. But there was carbonation, but there was just not enough.
Yeah, they were weird.
Yeah, I imagine it's going to be like that. Because, where's that picture I saw? Like, there was a picture on their website that I'm going to try to find again.
But they were like the same size as like an Arizona, like the big ass cans.
Yeah, I looked that up actually, and I do not remember those at all.
Huh.
They came out in like the 2010s.
Yeah, I don't recall seeing them ever, which is wild.
Yeah, I can't even remember. I think there was 2 flavors. There might have been a cream soda and there might have been a cola. I'm going to check.
I know there was like an orange cream or something like
Oh,
that.
they're all
A
cream.
grape. Yeah, they were all cream. And I think that's mainly why I never tried them. I tasted one time because my buddy had one. And I was like, dude, this is no good.
Vanilla cream, blueberry cream, strawberry cream, and orange cream. And they're sold in a 23.5 ounce can.
I got somebody cracking a sparkling Welch's soda and pouring it into a glass now so that you can see its level of effervescence.
I wonder if they're saying that because maybe they're calling it a sparkling soda because it's not caffeinated.
I mean, the picture I saw didn't make it look super bubbly, so I'm actually curious to see this because I haven't watched this before.
I like how he's pouring it into like a nice fucking like whiskey glass.
I mean, see, like it settles down really fast. I don't see a lot of bubbles.
Yeah,
as
it's
it
definitely
sits.
more like a.
It'd be like a beer. It looks like a draft beer.
That or like a sparkling cider or something.
Yeah, I think like a sparkling cider level might be a little
like a champagne.
Yeah, like that kind of a. Like, I don't think it's going to be as flat as the like, you know, the sparkling grape juice that you might use as an alternative to champagne. But yeah, I'm very intrigued. Like, I'm very, very intrigued. Kind of mad that I can't get it here. I'm going to have to try to see if I can order some in. But shipping, as you guys know, shipping liquid is fucking crazy expensive. So that's the downside. Like, costs a lot of money because it's fragile and it weighs a lot. Like, yeah, to ship a 12 pack, just to order it was $21.49 for me right now. That's through Walmart. That's horrifying. Instacart, you don't have anything near me.
I mean, if you were to drink that all the time, that's crazy. But honestly, to try something, to me, that doesn't really seem like that crazy. I mean, like, would I like it to be cheaper? Clearly, like, obviously.
I look at it like this. I am willing to spend $60 on a case of energy drinks because they're about to go out of production. So I kind of want to stockpile them. So you're making a fair argument.
You know what I mean? Like, to try something out, like, that seems reasonable.
Yeah. No, like you're making a fair argument.
$20 on 12 like things that would cost you way more than that if you bought them individually at any fucking gas station. You'd be spending double that probably. Now, if they're shit, then that's where it sucks. But something like that, I find hard to believe they would be shit.
At least I get free shipping.
I'd watch a couple of reviews and then I'd just go for it.
$21.50, and I'll get free shipping. Okay, it's not that crazy. No, because like I said, like I'm genuinely considering spending $60 to get a whole case of the winter Red Bull, just so we have it in my house.
How many is in a case? 24?
24, yeah. Like, it's the best flavor I think I've ever seen Red Bull put out. And, like, I'm not a Red Bull fan, and my wife will get some of the flavors, and if she thinks they're good, she'll have me try them. And most of them, I'm like, it's not for me. They did a Fuji apple ginger, and I love this shit. It is delicious.
Dude, I've only ever tried the original Red Bull. And I mean, like,
that's why I don't like Red Bull.
20 plus years ago.
I can't do the, like, crushed up sweet tarts in a can. Like, that's too much. This tastes like Fuji apple and ginger beer. Like, if I put a splash of rum in this, I've got a Moscow Mule. Like, it's fucking crazy. So I enjoy the shit out of it. The ginger is, like, awesome with this apple. So I kind of want to get that. So if I'm willing to do that, I'm kind of feeling your argument here. Like,
yeah, I mean, like, maybe it's not like something you order right this second, but you think about it, and then maybe in a week could be like, you know what, fuck, I can spare the $21.50.
Maybe I can find the 2 liter. You know what I mean, and get that shipped so that way it's less. You know. But yeah, like, It's interesting. It was mind blowing to me because like I don't think I've ever seen Welch's soda in my region, and then to find out that it did exist ever, and it's back, and I still don't have access. Like, damn. I mean, you win some, you lose some. Like, I don't get Cactus Cooler. It's not fair.
Yeah, I mean, at some point in my life, I'm gonna have to try it. Oh no, I've tried it. Did I try it? James, did you ever bring it to Ohio?
What's that?
Cactus Cooler?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Not Ohio, but I brought it to Vegas.
Oh, then that's where I must have drank it.
Yeah.
Like, who sent us bottles?
Me.
Okay, it was you. I was trying to remember. Was it you or was it one of Lizzie's friends? So like, yeah, like that is a flavor that there's no reason anybody out here wouldn't drink that. Like, that's delicious. Why I don't have that out here is insane to me. Why, like, even in my international food section, they're not just like, yeah, you know what? Here you go. We'll throw this in there too. I can get like 4 different brands of apple soda.
Oh, dude.
But I can't get no Cactus Cooler.
I just pulled up this thing of just some new snacks that might be coming up. So Lay's has a couple of flavors dropping. They got baked loaded baked potato, baked roasted garlic and herb, salted caramel, and flavor swaps for Doritos.
Yo, the flavor swaps, those are going to be sick.
Goldfish is doing seasoned pretzel, which is going to be honey mustard, hot buffalo, and zesty ranch. Cheetos Puffs version of flamin' hot dill pickle.
Yep. That's been a big one.
Kroger / Simply Truth protein dill pickle crisp crackers. Okay. For candies, M&M's bakery collection, peanut butter cinnamon roll, cherry chocolate cupcake, and lemon meringue pie, and M&M popped caramel freeze dried. Reese's is doing a PB&J pretzel. Twix is doing bits and new candy variations, so nothing too much there. We got, oh, dude, I seen these today and I didn't grab them, but I should have. They did Skittles Gummies Fuego.
Oh yeah, the hot ones.
Yeah, and then Starburst Sours, which I think they've had. Jolly Ranchers are introducing spicy options. Chips Ahoy Brookie Bites. That's interesting. Little Debbie, multiple new snack cake releases. Pop-Tarts, Heat flavor for Easter.
Yeah.
Dude, Milano, Sean.
The
Mango
fucking
white chocolate cookies.
Those are good. I've seen those in stores already here. I'm excited to get my hands on those.
Oh, did you also know that Pepsi recently released versions of like their sodas as like probiotic sodas?
Yep, but just launched in the last month.
So they're also going to be introducing Doritos protein chips, naked Cheetos, and baked chips with avocado / olive oil. And then the frozen Snickers.
Oh, dude, the frozen candy bar.
Crunchy peanut butter ice cream bar.
Yeah, the frozen candy bar ice cream situation is blowing up this year.
And Turkey Hill Edmonds collaboration for ice cream. And then Hello Kitty and Bluey themed pops. Oh, you know we're going to be having some Blueys up in this piece for my nephew. He's all about the Bluey, dude. He's more about bingo. He's a big bingo fan. But.
In the vein of the fucking ice cream candy bars, though, have you tried the 100 grand ones yet?
No,
sir.
No, they were a thing.
Sir, take a trip down your freezer aisle. As a 100 grand fan, you will be very, very happy you tried them. I could actually
go for one right fucking now.
Because like you get the proper 100 grand chocolate crispy outside, but But then you've got vanilla ice cream.
What's that caramel ratio like, though? The guy's a thick layer of caramel in there. That's what I love about the $100,000 is it's literally just a fucking hunk of caramel covered in shit.
Yeah, like it can't be as aggressive as the candy bar because it has the ice cream in it.
But as long as there's a decent amount, like
it is respectable. I would want more.
Well, then you know what
but
I'm not a little drizzle on top.
Right, like I'm not mad at what's there, but I like your thinking. Like have your own on the side so you can just kind of
caramel drizzle
one up it a little.
Yeah, a little dipski, a little dip.
But like I fucked up the box when I try it, so I recommend it. If you never tried the Pop-Tart ice cream sandwiches, all right.
I can see that being pretty good.
They're all right. They're honestly nothing super crazy to write home about.
One or like a Chipwich. Honestly, you can never go wrong with chip cookies.
I'm a big fan of the Oreo ones. Those fucking Oreo.
Yeah. Have you guys heard of Doritos garlic parmesan flavor?
No.
I actually saw them today, and I bought them, but I haven't tried them yet.
Well, what the hell, dude? Go run down there, go run upstairs, grab them real quick, come back down, take a bite. I'm just kidding.
I'll
save that for next week. I'll save them until next week.
Like that sounds like a fire flavor. Like I said, the fucking flavor swaps. I'm really excited for that. Like,
what is a flavor swap? So
we're gonna get like Cool Ranch Cheetos and nacho cheese Cheetos, and then like whatever. So jalapeno cheddar Cheetos. So you get jalapeno cheddar Doritos, baby.
So it's bigger than that. So like there's gonna be, if I remember correctly, it's Ruffles are involved too. So you're getting the sour cream and cheddar Ruffles flavor.
You know
what? Hold on, let me pull it back up.
I'm gonna do it. Boom. Copy.
Because it's like it's a handful of things that are going to happen. Here we go, snack it later. Thank you. You're going to get Cool Ranch Ruffles now. Lay's are going to have Sweet Heat Barbecue.
Dude,
and then you're going to get
sour cream Doritos.
Dorito, yes. I'm excited for this. This is going to be epic.
You know what else would be good? Are Fritos, yeah, Frito-Lays.
Yeah, Fritos.
Dude, if they did the chili cheese Doritos, you know how they have the chili cheese?
Oh, the chili cheese Dorito. And then do the Dorito as the barbecue.
They do a chili cheese ruffle even.
I'd be down for either of those.
Honestly, Fritos and Funyuns get left out of these parties way too damn often.
Barbecue. Something. The honey barbecue Frito flavor. Just that on something other than the Frito.
Yeah. Put that on a Dorito. Put that on a Funyun.
Dude, you know what you do? You do honey barbecue and Cool Ranch in the same bag.
I love that idea.
And then you just
know what
put
else?
Two different variations of the chip.
Okay, Doritos is owned by Frito-Lays. Yep. So how come there's not collisions of regular chips?
What do you mean?
Like I want collisions. You know how like collisions there is like it's like Cool Ranch and nacho cheese in the same bag, and there'll be like collisions, and there'll be like another one that's like collisions, and it's like two flavors of Doritos in the same bag. I want like fucking Ruffles to have like sour cream and onion and barbecue or whatever. I don't fucking know.
Sour cream and onion and sour cream and cheddar in the same bag would be pretty fire.
Yeah, dude, or sour cream and cheddar and fucking sour cream and bacon. Like the fucking sour cream and bacon Ruffles.
Yeah, dude. Maybe we need to get them on the phone, Chris. Call them up. Let them know.
But like, how come they don't do that? But they do that with Doritos.
The barbecue, the Lay's barbecue Cheetos really have my interest because I really like the Lay's barbecue.
I'm actually like I had to go look it up and see like what other stuff does that, and like there aren't a lot of people doing that, and there should be more because like Cheez-It Duos, fire, 2 different flavors of Cheez-It in the one box. Jack Link's Duos, 2 different flavors of jerky in a bag. Love that.
But I'd be down.
The collisions, like I've never seen the collisions personally.
Oh, really?
But that they look fire. Like I'm surprised.
I can't remember all the flavors.
It does say Lay's Duos mixes, special releases featuring combined flavors such as grilled prawn and seafood sauce. That is
disgusting.
Not exactly. I mean, it's great if you're in a country
that
eats those things.
Food,
I guess.
Yeah.
That's not a very common flavor combination for us. Mixed popcorns, they work. You get like 2 different flavors of popcorn.
Do you guys have Kernels down there? They were always in like the malls. They just served popcorn. That's all they did. But they'd have like 50 different flavors of popcorn. Nah, they used to have all that stuff. They'd have like their own sweet and salties, and there might be like 5 or 6 different sweet and salties, but they'd be like different sweets and different salties and whatever. All sorts of different flavors.
At least around my way, you get something like that around the holidays, but it would just be like some guy with like a couple different fucking tubs of like 5 different flavors of popcorn that he sold.
Oh, no. This place was like in the mall, and it was like they would have grips, dude, of fucking flavors.
Yeah, like this would also be in the mall, but he'd just be the little cart in the middle.
This would be like a place, that would always be there.
That's cool. Yeah, like, I mean, to be fair, I think at least around here, they're like, why would you steal the business from the movie theater?
Oh, it was like way different. If you go to the movie theater, you get fresh hot popcorn, and it's just like the butter, and then they have some places have like the seasoning you can put on it or whatever. Like I remember for a while, like AMC used to have like barbecue ketchup, sour cream and onion, salt and vinegar, like powder that you could like hammer on your popcorn at the movies.
Damn, my movie place is mad whack. That's cool as fuck. They're just like butter, salt, get fucked.
Yeah, but Sean, you got to remember, I was in a little bit more of an urban place than you growing up, I think.
I've been to other AMCs like around here. They didn't offer that in those ones. Like,
wait, offer what?
Sir, I've been to the AMC that was at Legacy Place before it closed. Like, this is like
they had like the section. You know how like at the movie theaters they'll have the spot for like they'll have all the condiments or whatever.
Yeah.
And sometimes they'll even have like the self-serve butter machine there, whatever, that kind of shit. They used to have like all these shakers, and they'd be like a pretty big shaker, like the size of almost like a fucking beer stein.
Yeah,
and
like the
it would be like ketchup, flavored like seasoning, barbecue, like ranch, whatever. There was like probably 5, 6, maybe something like that. And you could just like
we never had like the big shakers, but I do remember at a certain point they started selling.
They sell them in the grocery stores now.
Yeah, well, no, they used to start selling them at the movie theater, where like you'd buy your popcorn, you could buy a small little
like a little flavor packet.
Yeah, where it'd be like the cheddar fucking whatever.
Maybe
you know what I mean?
Maybe that's what they were doing. I didn't know that it was like you had to buy an extra packet.
Well, this is just something I don't remember when they started. It had to be like in the 2000s when they started doing it. When I was a kid, it was just butter, salt,
same.
That's it, and then whatever condiments you need for like your nachos or your hot dog. That was pretty standard. And then after a while, once they started bringing in all the different stuff, like with like little mini pizzas and that sort of thing, and it started getting a little bit more bougie. I do remember the fucking little popcorn salt flavors that would pop up, like barbecue, ranch, fucking cheddar, whatever.
See, saying that also makes me think that like the AMC I went to might have been a little
I always
too
went to
bougie.
Cinemark though, so that's probably
but like because like the one I went to, because it was at Legacy Place and it is like in a high-end facility like that, like there is a damn good chance that's why nothing like that's going on, because they might have like. Because they have a lot of other things going on, like full-on restaurants that you can buy food and then go take to your seat in that particular location. Or they did. They had a full-service Ben and Jerry's.
I actually don't even know if AMC is still even in Canada anymore. But they built a huge one just down the road from my house. Like it took me like, I don't know, it was like less than 10 minutes to drive there. And it was like a 30. It was a AMC 30. But there was this other one that they basically, I remember when they were building it, dude, I was like a teenager. And you'd drive by it and it was like just off of like where a bunch of highways met. And dude, they built this place and it looks like a fucking spaceship. And it's a movie theater with like IMAXs, like there's an upstairs like elevated bar restaurant inside the fucking movie theater. Like they tried to like make this place like crazy ritzy. But that place was cool because you could go upstairs, you could order your food and you could take the food right to the theater. So you could get like wings, you could get whatever kind of food that they would sell and you could take it right in there. I'm sure now you can probably order it on the app and get it brought to you in the theater. I would not be surprised.
I know there are theaters that do that. But yeah, like this one was like early 2000s. So like they were at that level where like all of the seats in the theater, you know, they were a little extra cushy. They gave you some reclining room, that sort of thing. But they also all had the little table to the side, so you could, you know, get your wings, get your sandwich, whatever, and grub.
I wish we had those. Dude, I just recently found out, and they've had them for years, but the like lounge recliners things at the Cinemarks that we've been going to have fucking seat warmers, bro. And I never fucking knew. It's just a little fucking light button underneath the little fucking button that you push to recline. Never fucking knew it was there, dude. Until I went to the movies with my sister and her boyfriend not too long ago to go see Avatar. And my sister fucking pushes the button. I'm like, wait, what does that do? She's like, that has a seat warmer. I was like, since when? She's like, they've always had them. I'm like, no fucking way. I was so stoked, dude.
Yo.
Buns are all nice and toasty while I was fucking watching the movie.
All it's missing is the massage, and I'm watching movies for the rest of my life at that theater. God damn. I mean,
I put a picture of the theater that I was talking about in the chat.
That's the best feature I've ever heard of in a theater, though. Heated seats. Oh, man.
Oh, dude, that's crazy.
That's fucking sick looking.
Yeah, like that's like the entrance, and like in that upstairs, that's where like the bar is and restaurant and shit.
Is this place still around?
Yeah, it's still around. It probably was. I'm gonna find out when it was built.
Because that's cool as fuck. Like that's like a destination movie theater right there.
Oh, dude, lots of people would go. I mean, it's in a pretty poppin' area. Like, I mean, there's probably 500,000 people that can drive to it in 15 minutes. I mean, there's tons of other movie theaters, though, so, like, you might not. Yeah, so, dude, it came out right after I turned 19. February 12th, 1999 is when it opened.
Dude, I wish more places had cool architecture like that. Like, have you ever heard of the Fry's Electronic Stores?
No.
Dude, so this is back in the 90s when, you know, there were almost no rules. We know that.
Yeah.
But this was a chain of electronic stores that became famous for their wild, and I mean wild, architecture and decor on their buildings. Like, this is a place that you're, as a nerd, you're going to go buy computer parts and things like that. But then you're going up to a store that looks like these. You know, you got the giant Aztec friggin' entrance and everything. You've got a UFO crashing into the side of your building.
Dude, that's cool as shit.
Right? And then, like, you go inside and it's a normal store in some of them. Some of them actually were a little bit themed inside as well. But, like, what a cool concept. Like, this one's actually themed on the inside. So you actually have the whole vibe going everywhere. But yeah, like movies, electronics. It was like independent Best Buy, if you will. And like they had this like vibe that you don't get anymore. Like, I wish more people did cool shit like this, because like, again, destination. That's like this one.
I always felt like Bass Pro Shops were like that.
Well, I was just gonna say,
Bass Pro Shops are always like so unique to everything else. I appreciate they might be the same as each other. I don't know,
like,
but
this is what I want to go to. This Bass Pro Shop. This is in Tennessee, and it's in a giant fucking pyramid. And there is a
dude.
whole
There's a
top
hotel.
floor is a hotel.
Yeah.
You can
that's rad
rent a
shit.
cabin inside the Bass Pro Shop and spend the night. I actually talked to somebody who's done it. One of my customers has actually stayed here. He said it was as fucking cool as I think it's gonna be. Like, look at this picture from the ceiling looking straight down. There's a full man-made pond with actual boats floating in it. Like, you can physically go fish downstairs in this pond and catch fish.
Damn,
It is,
dude, I didn't know that Bass Pro Shops had it like that.
like, here's a on the ground level shot so you can get a vibe. Basically, the story behind it was this pyramid was a whole different building for a whole different business. It became a Tennessee landmark, and Bass Pro Shops came in after it became abandoned and was like, we're going to renovate it and keep it going so that way it remains the Tennessee landmark that it is. Look at that. A fucking full-service Wahlburgers just chilling as part of the Bass Pro Shop. Where do you work? Oh, I'm a cook at the Bass Pro Shop Wahlburgers. Like, here in the seating area, look at this gigantic friggin' tank in the middle. Like, what a cool place. You could go there for hours and it'd be like a museum trip. And you're just at a Bass Pro. It's sick.
Yeah, like that would be an experience.
Like, I want to go see this. Like, look at this from the friggin' highway.
It actually looks fake. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it just looks so out of place. It looks fake.
Yeah, like we're talking about AI earlier. This looks like an AI image, and it's real.
That's fucking trip.
Like, yeah, I love these long shots off the highway like this, where you could really get a grasp of how big that building is.
Yeah.
Insane. I want to go. I want to experience it. Like, I want to let my redneck
If I was
fly.
ever in that area, I would go there.
Like, for sure. Sign me up. I'll fucking go get some mossy oaks on, and we'll go fishing, rip some lips. I'll develop a southern accent real fast.
Yeah, I'll start eating grits.
I think I'd like grits. I've never had them, but I think I'd fuck with them.
For me, the consistency is all wrong.
They're a little grainy for me.
Yeah. So it feels like it's like something's wrong when I've tried them.
Like, I look at that and I'm like, I think I'd be all right. Like, yeah, it looks like you're eating quicksand. I get it. And I assume it feels like you're eating quicksand.
Yeah, like, you know how like when you eat like anything with cornmeal, right? Like if you eat cornbread, if you're like really one of those people that chews a lot, eventually it gets a bit grainy, right?
Yeah.
Sandy, if you will. You know what I mean? But when you're eating grits, it's like it's in your face right away. That's exactly what it is. And it's so different that with me and my weird like consistency things, I just can't get past grits. My dad used to love eating grits. Anytime we go like to the south, he would eat grits the whole time we were gone. But not too weird for me, man.
Like I also will eat oatmeal, and the way I make oatmeal is weird. So like I've almost, my oatmeal is almost like I'm making oatmeal cookie batter without most of the other shit in it. Like it's crazy thick, so I'm just eating like wet oats.
Yeah, see, I don't. I know.
I mean, that's the least appealing sounding I could possibly make it, but that's neither here nor there. If I'm eating oatmeal, like it's gonna be thick.
Yeah, you're not eating gruel.
Yeah, like so. I could see grits working. I could see it not, but I think I could fuck with it. Some shrimp and grits does sound fire.
There's people that like grits, so
like shrimp and grits does sound fire. I will say cornbread for my friends listening out there who want a quick, easy, lasting meal. Make some sort of ground beef flavored however you'd like. I use like a sloppy Joe kind of a thing, and then cornbread on top and bake that shit. Easy meal, delicious. Do it with taco meat.
Oh, dude, cornbread with chili. Like, I love just like having a piece of cornbread, put a little bit of butter on it. Then I fucking just put a scoop of chili on it and just eat it. The fucking cornbread like soaks up the juices of chili and all that and the flavors. And you're just like, ah.
Oh. Yeah, like if I were to make my own chili, it wouldn't be very wet. So it would be like a chili taco meat almost. So
yeah, like you cook it down that long.
Oh, I would for sure. I don't like a soupy chili. I want it just passing stew.
I want to have it so when I have it on my spoon and I pour it off, it takes a little bit of time, but it's like,
yeah, I almost don't want it to pour off. I want to almost eat that chili with a fork and get away with it.
It's a little bit beyond what I would probably prefer, but for me, it's the flavors. I don't like a soupy chili, though, personally.
Yeah, like, I'm a no beans in my chili guy. Just lots of meat and good flavor.
Oh, I like beans in chili. I like chili without beans, too, but...
I like beans without chili.
I also like beans without chili.
you give me some fucking baked beans on the side with a meal. I'm down. I'm totally down.
Yeah, dude.
I like beans and rice
with some fucking baked beans. Let's go.
Yeah.
A little bit of cornbread too. Ooh.
I say you can go Spanish. I like beans and rice, but I guess for whatever reason I've never been into beans in my chili.
That's like honestly how I had it my entire life till I was like in my mid-30s.
It depends on how
somebody have it.
If I'm eating it on a chili dog or some chili cheese fries, no beans. But if I'm just having a straight up just bowl of chili, I'll fuck with some beans.
I can get down with that thought, and I think maybe it's why I fuck with the beans because I want the leftover for that other reason. That might be my logic, actually. Now that we've said it out loud. We just touched on it. Well, there we go. I just had a breakthrough moment on why I don't like beans in my chili. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all had a fantastic voyage with us. Don't forget, check out SteelValleyVapors.com, our lovely sponsor. Use the code Shedtime, get 15% off all of your Shedtime and other Vapor Need products. And with that, I'm going to send it on over to Uncle Chris to start bringing us home.
Well, thanks, everybody. Appreciate you, as always. Give us the good vibes. Anywhere you can find us, that'd be great. Go to Shedtime Podcast. You can find all of our links, all of our cool shit there. I think that's everything from me. So everybody be safe. Have a good week. Live your best life. And I'll pass it over to James.
As always, huge shout outs to all the Shedheads for you guys' continuous support. We greatly appreciate you guys tuning in and hanging out with us each week. If you like what you hear, make sure you leave those 5-star reviews, like, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. All links you need are over there at shedtimepodcast.com. So I'm going to end it as I always do, sending out all those positive vibes. Fist by fives. Don't forget to tell somebody you love them in a little bag or dab.
That is a fact, ladies and gentlemen. So one last time, ShedTimePodcast.com has links to everything that you need. It has the Patreon, the merch store, and SteelValleyVapors.com as well. So with that, I'm going to tell you, don't let the bastards get you down. Be cool, don't be a dick, and whatever it is that you do, try and have some fun, because it's the Shedtime Podcast, and it's time to blow one up and blow one out.